Oh, where is it? Well, there we go. Whoa, I did not see this one. And this came out in the New York Post against Iran. Loved when some 9/11 victims won multi-billion-dollar judgment against Iran for allegedly aiding in the 2001 terror attacks. Court papers revealed that Manhattan federal judge George Daniels signed off on a pro forma default order Monday against the Islamic Republic of Iran, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, and the Central Bank of the Islamic Republic of Iran after they failed to respond to the suit over the infamous hijackings. The lawsuit filed on behalf of some 1,008 victims set Iranian payouts of $12.5 million per spouse of each victim, $8.5 million per parent, $8.5 million per child, and $4.25 million per sibling. Wow. The judgment is highly considered a hollow victory since Iran will unlikely ever pay out. The 9/11 Commission found no direct ties between the Al Qaeda terrorists who carried out the attacks of in Iranian or carried out the attacks in Iranian support. While judgment won't directly lead to payouts, it is expected to play some role in civil suits now pending against Saudi Arabia. 15 of the 19 September 11th hijackers were Saudi citizens. The lawsuit against Iran was originally filed in 2004 and allowed to go forward in 2016. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll do, the thing is, um, I forget the, art, I can't spell architect. Architect. Engineers. Do videos. And trying to find do where's a short little one? Oh, let's jump on in here. Actually, sorry, gotta go vertical.
Provide some more to handle explosives. He worked on major projects such as the Seattle Kingdome, Three Rivers Stadium, Philadelphia.
So that's just some credentials.
At intervals, firewalls are removed. Elevator shafts are cut, including the rails, and the elevator car is removed.
Okay, so we just heard that, right? No. 9/11 elevators. The elevator key. It's awful. Oh, trapped under elevator. Let me actually go back to Google and then it's World Trade Center. So that's fine. So the World Trade Center, the following test. Shut down. Before. And then the guy also where's that access to unoccupied areas by the day and unoccupied areas at night. So throughout the life of the World Trade Center, modifications being made, fire protection units. So basically, what dude was saying. What dude was saying is, in order to do the demolition, one has to have access to the infrastructure. There's elevators. Shut down.
Nowhere could this have been more true than in the Twin Towers, New York's tallest buildings until that terrible day in 2001.
If you looked across the street here to the east, this whole skyline was filled with the two enormous towers. They're, the 110 stories high. They covered the entire skyline. It was really impressive, and we really miss it.
In the late 60s, when construction began on the towers, John Menville helped install.
I'll have to go back to it and stuff, but anyways, it's about just picking up the pieces into the puzzle and stuff. Like that's the thing, is that there was things shut down crazily before the event, which allowed for the infrastructure to be compromised. As this guy was just saying.
The support column. So the work is very complex and precise. I wanted to say tonight that I don't represent CDI here tonight, but I want to also add that I was very. First, you have to weaken the building, and that's after studies are done by structural engineers to explain exactly how the building was built in the first place. At that point, staircases are cut at intervals, firewalls are removed, elevator shafts are cut, including the rails, and the elevator cars removed. Then all the support columns on the load floors are cut with a torch, and that essentially removes about 20% of their strength. And even with all that compromising and weakening, the building is still safe to enter. We keep working in it. Film crews and camera crews come in and interview. So the story that just a few column failures can cause a synchronized global collapse, I got to tell you, well, that's just nonsense. The final step at this point would be that you load the building with RDX charges, and they have individual delays. and sometimes even 2 to 3 different delays on a given floor. So the work is very complex and precise, requiring years of experience.
Well, say in Building 7, how would you get in there to load those explosives?
Well, looking at the building, it wouldn't be a problem once you gained access to the elevator shafts. Then a team of expert loaders would have access to the core columns and the beams. At that point, the rest could be accomplished with just the right kinds of explosives for the job at hand.
I really strongly encourage everyone to watch this video. It's crazy. This video is actually 9 minutes and 11 seconds long. I think that's not by accident. It was on purpose. But take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong, live y'all, and we need a new investigation on 9/11.